God, it's Kevin Kenny on the world famous K-Rock. We are being joined right now, being piped out to the Forum Club. If you're in the Forum Club right now, you want to make some noise? Yeah! Portugal the Man is here.
Hey.
One of the biggest heavy metal acts going today.
That's right.
And
we're in the doom scene.
Yes, and we're also in a cabin right now. I actually told, K-Rock asked me if we could talk today, me and Portugal the Man, and I said, only if it looks like a set out of a David Lynch movie. And I said, if it looked like that, then maybe I would do it. But there's some Alaska roots in the band, right? This is is this cliche to say this is Alaskan? You ever been in a cabin in Alaska?
I think this is exactly an Alaskan cabin.
Is this where you grew up?
I'm pretty sure I grew up here.
I asked them to do that. I asked Sean Say over here with the blue sunglasses. See that guy? Guy used to run around with a Rat Pack in the 60s.
Why is the guy behind the camera the coolest looking person here?
Bro, that's the first guy I ever met.
Makes no sense.
That's the first guy, John, that I ever met at K-Rock. And I go, K-Rock is cool because their cameramen wear glasses like that. Anyways, you guys are obviously, the men and women of the hour. But we have a special guest. This is kind of hard to book. But it's really, K-Rock has been around for almost 50 years. I don't know if you guys can believe that. It started on AM. They've never had a mascot. You think in college football, Georgia has Uga, that's the Bulldog. K-Rock for the first time ever has their own mascot. So if we could please, Forum Club, if we could please give a round of applause for our special guest tonight on K-Rock, Kibby!
Oh my God.
Oh.
This is Klein Alley Show's Kibby, but it's really Kibby is so much more than just a member of the Klein Alley Show. Kibby is the official K-Rock mascot. Guys, one more time in the Forum Club for Kibby.
Oh, Kibby, so sweet.
A beautiful dog, a beautiful soul, a beautiful spirit. That's probably why you guys connect. If I can get to a promo item very quickly, you guys are setting out on quite the tour next year. It's going to kick off early next year, and this is off of, you guys did something very interesting in 2023. John, you and I spoke about it at K-Rock a number of months ago, where you played these, it was a limited run of dates, but it was iconic venues. You did Radio City Music Hall in New York, everybody knows that, and this is going to be a more expansive run. Talk to us about tour and what's to come.
Yeah, so we start touring in February, and I guess we're just doing laps, man. I'm pretty excited to bring the show out on the road. I mean, this summer was playing these venues, trying to put together a story, put together like a flow for the set and everything, just kind of bringing new stuff into the world.
Yeah, definitely. And John, I just wanted to touch on something that maybe isn't music related, but I think it's something that's really important. I was waking up early one day, and I flipped on KTLA, and I saw you and your beautiful wife, and you were talking about this condition that your daughter is experiencing, and you were raising awareness for it, and I was just wondering if you could talk about that a little bit. DHDDS, correct?
DHDDS, yes.
Yeah, in 2021, she was diagnosed with an ultra-rare disease, and there isn't really anything that exists to treat it, so we're trying to kind of fundraise to discover, to fund the research, basically, to figure out how we might be able to treat her and other people that will be diagnosed with that in the future. Yeah,
absolutely amazing. And is there I not to point people to a website per se, but is there any way maybe somebody listening to K-Rock or watching this interview on K-Rock's YouTube that could learn more about the condition?
Yeah, you can go to francischangemylife.com or chrisblackchangemylife.com.
That's awesome. Right on. Now, it's been 10 years, I gather, since your first Acoustic Christmas, 2013. Do you have you guys do a million shows, so I say this with all humility in the world. Do you remember anything about your first K-Rock show, 2013?
The rotating stage is obviously the highlight.
Right.
I mean, we got to ride it the first year, and it was so fun. It just turns around and you're playing. You're there.
And some people might not know this, listening or watching us right now. Shirley Manson, the lead singer of Garbage, has just rocked the house here at the Forum tonight as we were doing this interview. Actually got injured and had to have surgery because of a mishap on that rotating stage.
Whoa, and
Yeah.
she's back.
Yeah, she's back.
That's how much people love it.
It's crazy. And K-Rock's in business with a lot of personal injury attorneys, so that was a great day for K-Rock. It was kind of like a win-win, you know what I mean? But it's, are you guys have any special plans for the holiday season?
We're talking about going to Alaska right now. The Northern Lights have been popping.
Oh, yeah?
Back home. So we're talking about going up to Fairbanks, spending some time up there.
That's amazing. that Billboard cover story that you guys did earlier this year, it made you seem like you guys were like the mayor of Alaska. I think after that cover story, you could run for like governor of Alaska.
Yeah, you
and
would
win.
think. You would think. Everywhere we went, people were just going, I didn't say you could put me on camera. Get that camera out of here. And so this is where I grew up. And I relate to these people.
Right.
I didn't say I could. You can't take my image.
Exactly. You know, it's a festive night here tonight at the Kia Forum, of course, and we're all celebrating the holiday season no matter what you celebrate. But John, are you with me? It kind of feels a little bit like a blue Christmas because, I don't know, I was being a good boy all year. And I asked Santa Claus for one thing. I said, I want my dear friend Jason Davis to be here tonight.
Yeah, where's Jason?
I don't know. I can't find him anywhere. Isn't that weird?
He should be here.
Isn't that weird?
And you know what? I will say you have been a good boy. At least in my experience, I've run into you a couple times this year, and you've been pretty good.
I pronounce all my words correctly. I know the name of the album. Do you want to say anything to Jason, who's definitely watching this at home?
Oh, Jason, we love Jason. I'm gonna see you in a couple days.
That's nice, Jason. That's nice. You're going to see him. When's the last time you saw me, bro? Answer your phone. Portugal, man, thank you so much for stopping by. It really means a lot to us and a hell of a set out there, and it was an honor to introduce you guys.
Thank you.
Yeah, so
Thanks
good
for
seeing
having
you.
us.